Alright, guys. Welcome. Here we are once again. Salamat Pagi. I know for you guys, it is the morning. For me, for you guys, it's the evening. Oh my god, that date's wrong. That date is so wrong. What is it? 22nd? 23rd. Safe. Whoopsies. Whoopsie. We're doing things. We got up this morning very early, around 7 a.m. And I actually wanted to start streaming like an hour ago, but I had to do my taxes, guys, because adults like me have to do our taxes. But basically, we're just going to be hanging out. We're going to watch. I got to go to work in like an hour and a half. What time? I'm in Indo, man. I'm just going to start. Maybe I should just VPN to Indo and just start pretending to be an Indonesian streamer. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. I'm going to start. Well, I wake up early already, Rit. So I was thinking, what if I just start doing like early morning stream for the people overseas? I don't know. I think it's a possible idea. It's a thought. You did your taxes on Wednesday night. I did mine just now. Just now. Yo. Look at this guy's tattoo. He's got a full body Dragon Ball Z tattoo. It's a little ridiculous. Do a quick story. Discard. Wait, we gotta get the link. We gotta get the link to the stream. Ritz, are you just getting off work or something? Are you just getting off work? I gotta say, my camera and my lighting and everything is probably the best I've ever had it. I just look crispy. I feel like when I pull up my stream, I look clean. I look very clean. Not like physically clean because I'm probably oily right now, but the camera quality looks clean, if I do say so myself. Yo, Doki Dok, what's up? Kier, what's up? How's it going? Good morning. Your account got hacked yesterday? I don't know. W removed you from the chat. Brew, let's go. So pretty much, I was just gonna kind of hang out and watch some of the Sibol qualifier games. That was the plan. That was the goal for today. I don't know if everybody's cool with that, but you guys don't really like to watch me play video games, so unless there's some other interesting content to look up. Like, is there anything else going on YouTube right now? We could watch Females Track. Females Track is always fun. You guys want to watch the Spanish athletics competition? Love me some Spanish athletics, yo. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, Where is Black? Where is Echo versus are they the final game of the night? I'm looking for the stream. Philippines Esports organization, right? That's what we want. Bren Esports versus Live 2 days ago. It's got to be this one then. Echo versus Bren. Here we go. All right. We found it, guys. We found it. We found it. So I sent my application, my resume to some people for future tournaments. We'll see. We'll see, guys. Maybe we'll get some responses. I'm gonna be doing that a lot this year. I'm gonna be looking up. I'm gonna be trying to check out events and cast more events. My account has been hacked twice. All I did was play a bunch of classic and ranked games, so the game knew my device and location. The hackers gave up eventually. True. Hackers are dirtbags. So funny. Did any of you guys ever like hack your friends way back in the day when you were younger at games? We all used to hack each other. We'd put like keyloggers on our computer and be like, "Yo, log into your RuneScape. Yo, let me see your RuneScape account, bro. Let me see your World of Warcraft account, bro. Come over to my house." And you'd type in your password and stuff, and I would keylog it all, and then we'd hack you, and we'd put you in some you're about to die situation with all your stuff, and then you'd log in and die. We thought it was hilarious, but that was the extent of my hacking career. That was just about the extent of it. So Echo on blue side, Bren on red side. I feel like everything right there hasn't been any big patch notes, so like everything's gonna be the same as M4 essentially, right? Like I don't think things are gonna be like too different, right? Should I get rid of chat on screen? I feel like it's just kind of messy. Messy looking, right? Like before work, watching Sibol qualifiers. I don't know. You know, you got some real nerds out there. Hold on, they just picked up the ruby. Spicy. Is this a best of 5? No, it's a best of... Is this the grand finals and it's a best of 3? Wait, what? Hold on. Wait, so Echo didn't make it to the grand finals? How did this bracket work? Oh, it wasn't double elimination? It wasn't double elimination. So basically what you're telling me is the Echo match was the final. Because Bren Esports wiped the floor with Game Lab. That's what you're telling me. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Nakita nga natin, ang ganda ng mga
I don't really know what they're saying.
Paggamit niya sa Ruby. For Echo naman, they picked this Terizla. Oh, very interesting pick for Sanford here. And then this Franco from Yawi. So makakita tayo ng mga hatak plays dito galing kay
I never really understood
and from Yawi actually kasi
why they do like
and eto na, si Super Marco nilabas na yung kanyang
they'll do like
eto pa rin talaga ata
English. They'll do like a mix, like Tagalog and English.
So let's see if mapapagana nga to ni Benny Cutie dahil nakita natin kahapon
You know?
na pagka may carry, ang tinatapat talaga ng teams
Why did they blend it?
Gold laners. And,
Someone give me a reason.
Hindi kasi binan ng Echo yung
Give me a
carry.
reason, yo.
Instead, they banned out the Brody na nakita din natin na isa sa mga, although hindi ito mage gold laner, isa to sa mga hindi mabilis maubos yung kanyang energy. So talagang sinesecure to.
I know we call it taglish, but
roamers rotating agad dito sa ating gold lane. Talagang tamang bantay lamang. Ayaw nilang malugay.
you know what it does is it tricks people like me into thinking it's the English stream, so we hang out and give you guys the view.
Pero tama ka doon, no? Maaga rotations and ina-acknowledge na ng parehong teams natin kung gaano ka-crucial talaga na ma-enable yung kanilang mga respective gold laners. Pero mukhang dito
Be aware of top-up site. I hope I can retrieve my account. Sorry for the chat, correct? No, you're good. I don't use any top-up site.
Sina Owen at sina Super Marco dahil barat sito, and when it comes to the early game or maski kahit anong punto ng game, hindi siya sobrang daling palagan talaga. Pero cutthroat, ginamit na rin, wala na energy si Kyle TZ, disengage na muna para sa parehong kupunan.
Grabe si Kyle TZ doon, no? Out of nowhere, talagang pupunta dito. Pero si Chessman mukhang hinahabol itong si Kyle TZ, pero talagang nakaw lang siguro. Dahil nga naman, this is the Barats, sobrang kunat. And talagang mama ito.
I feel like Echo has the answers they need to deal with Fanny, right?
And yun naman talaga ang dapat Echo.
They pick up the Ruby, which I kind of like,
mag-snowball itong si Kyle TZ dito.
especially against a Barat. Really, Ruby just does well against any kind of like divey composition, so it can kind of help deal with the Barats. It can help deal with Sanford on the Terizla, and also because the carry doesn't have that much range, you can get a little bit of a pick onto the carry as well if you need to. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You're dead. You're dead, Sanji. Maybe not. Sanji's dead. But 2 for 1. Good trade for Echo.
2 for 1 exchange.
This is not live, no.
It's
not live.
Dahil dalawa para sa isa at may turtle dito na objective na talagang dapat nilang paglabanan. Pero dahil mas lamang dito yung Echo, mas maganda yung pwestuhan nila. Pero si Ogwen at si Kyle TZ mukhang ayaw nilang ibigay ito. Oh! Makukuha pa ni Kyle TZ yung turtle doon!
Talagang hinintay nila yung tamang timing. Flap TZ with the bravest fighter. Pumasok dito, mukhang makakakuha pa nga ng kill.
Oh!
Follow-up yung galing kay Few dito. Pero napakaraming
Good try, Sanford.
At mukhang ngayon siya na nga yung may ipit sa tatlo.
They're just brawling it out, huh?
But still, nandyan na rin. Nagsisiliparan yung mga players ng Bren Esports. At mukhang gusto na nga nilang isunod si Sanji.
Not look like a Filipino game.
Nang kakaunti at magdi-disengage na ang mga players ng Bren Esports.
I know that Bren won. I know Bren won here.
Pinapakita dito ni Kyle TZ sa performance niya dito sa Fanny. And pati na rin kung paano mag-respond itong Bren Esports.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ritz. I might have spoiled it for others. I feel like if you follow any of these teams on social media, you know these things. And now that I am a bit more involved in the community and
Talagang
everything. I
dumiretso
follow a lot
sila
of these
sa
teams on
turtle
like
pit kasi
Twitter and
alam nilang
Facebook.
kino-contest
Wow,
yun ni
thanks for the
Cal, TZ,
spoiler.
tsaka ni Owen.
I'm sorry.
Napakabilis
Literally, all I
talaga
do
ng
is scroll on
ng
Facebook and I see
pagsagot
this
sa
stuff, or
ginagawa
I
dito ng
scroll
Brand
on
Esports,
Instagram and I
given
see
na
this
ang bilis
stuff.
lang din
So
naman talaga or ang taas ng mobility na meron etong kind of lineup na kinuha or pinili nilang ilabas kontra dito sa Echo. Looking at yung matchups talaga natin, sobrang dami talagang mobility skills or dashes na meron dito ang Brand Esports. May lumilipad pa nga rito. So kung yung usapan lang naman natin ay yung bilis makarespo, hindi tayo ibibitin for sure ng Brand Esports. Kaya naman kinakailangan mag-ingat ng Echo, especially kapag may pwesto sila basta-basta sa mga delikadong posisyon at lalo na kapag nasa makikitid sila mga posisyon dito around yung ating magiging mapa. At ngayon naman medyo nalulow nga lang si Sanford
Uy.
dito sa top lane. Kakayanin niya pa nga ba yung damage dito? Talagang nilabanan siya ng dalawa.
Oh, that was beautiful, Sanford, but you're still dead, bro. That was beautiful, but you're still dead, bro. Sorry.
Taking down Sanford in that 1v1 situation.
Actually, kanina nga, Bring. Yun talaga
When is SEA Games? I have no
situation
clue. Let's look it
yun.
up.
Pero si Kyle TZ may tulong siya na ginawa dun eh.
When
Talagang nag-back na lang siya,
is
pero si Flap talagang
SEA
ginamit
Games?
niya. Etong si Chessman dito, mukhang gustong kainin si TZ, pero hindi mangyayari yun. And eventually, si Yawi ang babagsak.
May 5th to the
dahil
17th.
sa ginawa ni Owen. And now, Brand Esports talagang inuumpisahan na lang nila itong turtle dito.
Napakaganda nung timing ng
In Cambodia.
ni Few kanina pa. Lagi at laging nahuhuli at hindi nakakatakas yung mga players ng Echo na talagang tinatapatan nila mayat maya. Pero mukhang sabi na lang
I don't know if that's Benny or not. A lot of teams use like a lot of teams switch up their roster for this because you just got done with M4. This is like when they give some of the subs, I think, a chance to play. I think that's why it also looks a little bit sloppier.
Super Marco outplaying 3 members of Echo. Grabe.
Carl TZ's chessman.
Members bago mapabagsak itong si Super Marco dito. Talagang pinapakita niya kung paano niya gamitin itong Harith dito. But yeah, nakikita natin parang nahihirapang sumagot itong Echo sa mga ginagawang pag-ikot nitong Brand Esports.
Like, for example, Blacklist put in Renny J and
pero so far, Adi, wala pa talagang malinaw na nangunguna in terms of objectives. Talagang nadedepensahan ng parehong kupunan natin etong mga tore na meron sila. At maging yung gold lead ay hindi pa naman masyadong lumalayo ng sobra. Pero si Chessman dito, tutumara.
Bro, he's so bulky. That's so ridiculous. Just for a second, hold on. The fact that this is Barat, like, whole bravest fighter unloaded on him. Kyle TZ just back and forth. Sheesh.
Dahil si Kyle TZ lipad lang ng lipad basta-basta.
Ang ganda ng connection ng ating bagong TZ brothers dito sa side ng Brand Esports. Kanina nga sabi ni Flap, talagang excited na siyang makalaro itong si Carl TZ na si Chessman dito sa side ng Echo. Pero mukhang may mangyayaring clash dito sa may bandang baba. Owen humatak na.
Yawi dito, hindi magagamit yung Bloody Hunt dahil talagang siya ay naunahan at na-terrify pa nga. Pero nandito rin si Benny Cutie, mukhang pinasok na talaga sa tore. Hindi na niya magagawang labanan pa. Sobrang daming players ng Brand Esports ang nakapalibot dito at sila ang makakaunang kuha ng objective at ng tore dito sa baba at maging doon sa taas at
Kyle TZ is the best assassin jungler in PH. Changed my mind. I don't know.
Dito ng Echo. And I think it has something to do with the mobility ng members sa side.
I mean, Carl TZ has an assassin skin just for him, so just I don't know. I don't know.
May kakaunting dash din na nanggagaling sa kanyang first kill. Pero Ogun dito humatak na, mukhang may magiging engage,
Are we saying best Philippine player, best Philippine assassin, or just best assassin in MPLPH? Because Kyrie's Filipino. And I know he is in Indo right now, but he was in PH, wasn't he? Like, the dude's pretty, I think Kyrie's one of the best assassin junglers in the world, honestly.
Tsaka, kung makikita mo, sobrang lagi silang all over the map. Hindi na mapigilan ng Echo yung ginagawa ngayon ng Brand Esports. Kung kanina, kahit na maraming kills or pick-offs na nagagawa itong Bren dito, hindi pa rin nagkakalayo yung gold lead nila. Ngayon makikita na natin yung kalamangan ng Bren Esports palaki na ng palaki dahil sa pressure na binibigay nila dito sa mga members ng Echo.
Pero nakita na rin natin yung ganitong sitwasyon kahapon, Adi. Hindi pa natin masasabi kung ano yung magiging outcome. Meron ding nakuhang kill kahapon ng Big 4 Global onto the World Champions, pero hindi ibig sabihin nun na dito magtatapos ang laban. Pero so far, napakaganda ng pinapakita ng Bren Esports. Napipilitan munang mag-ingat talaga dito ang side ng Echo at mukhang hindi muna nila i-commit na ilaban ito dahil ang laki ng gold lead na nasa kamay ng Bren ngayon.
Bren is
Tama
strong
ka
gold lead.
dyan.
Are they 2-0 here?
Kailangan na nga dito
No way they
mag-ingat
2-0.
ng Echo dahil pag hindi talaga sila nag-ingat dito, baka mapabilis
Oh my
itong
God.
laban. Pero dahil Echo to, this is the world champions. Kahit na napatay dito si Sanford, basta ma-extend lang nila tong laban na to at makapag-farm dito ang kanilang binabangkan na si Benny.
2-1.
Talaga namang
2-1.
baka meron pang possibility dito na mahirapan pa ang Bren Esports pag nagwala na tong ating finals.
Is that Benny? Is 09-10? Is 9-10-1 Benny?
Wala rin itong si Ogwen kahapon pa natin siya nakikita na napakaganda ng mga nagiging huli niya. Lagi niyang naho-hold yung mga tamang targets para sundan na lang ng follow-up damage dito ng Bren Esports at hindi natin nakikita na nakakauna itong sinayawi using the Iron Hook or the Bloody Combo dahil sobrang daming crowd control na nabibitaw talaga dito ni Ogwen at madalas pa nasusundan siya ng Terrify dito kaya halos wala na talagang galawan kapag ka nadikitan ka kapag
He ranks it as number 1, Bren?
Esports na ikaw yung
Okay.
targetin at patumbahin nila even for Sanford dito na isa
I'm actually really excited for MPL this year. I'm gonna watch a lot of it. Like a lot of, it's probably all I'm gonna be doing on stream is like watching MPLs.
For the split push instead dito sa mga tore sa baba and hindi yun alam ni Flap Easy kaya may posibilidad na mahuli siya pero mukhang magre-recall na lang si Nayawi dito. Delikadong ilaban ito, medyo malalim sila sa mapa.
Malalim na talaga yung Echo doon and talagang magbabak muna sila dahil wala pa naman sila nung
How do you guys think Blacklist does this year in MPL?
I-pick itong clash na to dito sa may bandang bottom
In season
lane.
11.
Makikita din natin yung
They probably have a rough
value
season
or,
11 and then they have a
gusto
great
nila na
season
binibigay
12,
nitong
kind of like
Echo
last
dito.
year.
Dahil sabi nila, objective lang, unti-unti lang, habang nakakakuha tayo ng mga ganitong objectives, hindi pa naman tayo luging-lugi. And kung makikita nga natin, napapadikit na halos ng Echo yung kalamangan na meron talaga yung Bren Esports. Paunti-unti naman nila na kinakaya na i-prevent yung na magkaroon sila ng malaki pang loss.
Yeah, but Game Lab was on the lower bracket or on the other side of the bracket. It wasn't like, that's the only thing about this is like, I feel like the fact that Echo and Bren were in the same bracket, were in the same line, like this is the real finals. I don't know, maybe Game Lab was actually that good, but
at talagang sabi nga naman nila, as long as maprolong at ma-hold natin yung game, meron at meron tayong ilalaban sa late game maya-maya.
Kelra gold lane, bro?
Sa taas. As for Bren Esports naman,
Isn't Kelra Omega? Is he gonna move over to fucking, bro? Kelra on Blacklist? Sheesh. That would be,
Tatalo na rin dito papasok si Flap Easy at mukhang si Chessman pa ang unang mawawala.
Parang napalalim dun si Carl TZ. Kasi binigyan niya si Owen pero makikita natin makunat na talaga si Owen pero Sanford dito mukhang may
Yeah, but
plano,
Onyx,
pero
that
feeling
wasn't
ko
like
hindi
Onyx
naman
lineup
natapos.
though. Was it? I was looking it up on Wikipedia. That wasn't like Onyx lineup, bro. That was like, looked like their MDL team or something. Wasn't it? Chaknu on Blacklist? They're picking up Malaysians? Wait, is Chaknu Malaysian? I'm getting all confused. I'm thinking of Chiku. Thinking of
Pero
Chiku.
makikita natin na eto si Benny Cutie, sumasakit na nga. Kasi makikita mo, paunti-unti niya nang nakakayang tunawin itong si Flap TZ dito tsaka si Owen na alam nating napakakunat and talagang frontliners and divers dito ng Bren Esports.
Sobrang dami na nating nakikitang kakaibang mga setups na pinapakita or ginagawa dito na parehong kupunan. Pero so far, sa ngayon, kakalma muna tayo ng bahagyaadi. Dahil nire-respeto muli or nagiging patient ulit muna ang Bren Esports. Sobrang laki na nang na-establish ng kalamangan. Umaabot na sa halos 10k.
Those are the rumors.
Meron sila. And in just 5 seconds, etong Lord for sure.
What is Echo doing down here, bro?
Kunin at i-secure para posibleng i-end etong serye or itong laban para sa kanila. Pero so far for Echo, ano nga ba ang pwede nilang gawin para mapigilan?
They thought they were gonna get a pick on to Flap Teasy there. They thought they were gonna get a nice
Kasi kaya naman nilang i-defend itong mga
Here we go.
pagpupush na ginagawa ng Bren Esports.
Bren knows
dito.
it's coming
Bren
though.
Esports,
Bren knows it's
secure na
coming.
nga nila yung Lord nang walang any contestation na magagaling dito sa Echo.
Good
Pero ito
play.
yung plano na
Benny.
ginagawa dito ng Echo.
Benny, what are you doing? You're attacking minions. Stop it. Oh God. Oh! Hold on. Kyle Teasy down. Super Marco in. Zamon's forced down. It looked good for a second. Chessman finds one. Okay. Well played. I know who Chalk Mamba is. I just forget what team he's on.
Yun yung mga kailangan gawin ng Echo dito.
I know who Chalk Nu is. He's a roam. I just can't remember who he plays for.
Pressure dito ng Bren Esports at kailangan na din mag-ingat ng Bren Esports kung gusto nilang tapusin itong laban.
He had the
ito
crazy
sa
Atlas
favor
plays.
nila. Kasi nga
The
naman,
monster on the
nakita
Atlas.
natin yung pwestuhan ng Echo doon. Pero Super Marco dito mukhang nagwawala.
Nagwawala talaga.
Smart Omega with Kelra.
Alright.
Alright.
Dito mapapatumba kasama ni Sanji with a killing spree at mukhang ngayon si Flap Teasy na lang ang maiiwan dito sa gitna. Bumabawi na ang Echo, tinutunaw na sila ni Benny Cutie at mananakap na naman.
Yeah, but like if Chalknu's the best roamer in the world and Kelra's the best tank, why didn't Omega make it to the finals? Why didn't Omega win everything? You know?
Echo dito mukhang nagkakaroon na sila ng mga items na kinakailangan nila. Unti-unti na silang nakakapag-ipon para mabili tong
Could they never get a retry? Was that the problem?
Sobrang low na si
PH, dude.
Gamit ng real world manipulation. Ninakaw niya rin dito kay Sandy.
Napakasakit na rin dito netong si Benny Cutie. Nakuha na niya yung mga items niya and
Jungler
checking out
Sosto,
right
that's
now,
I
meron
was thinking,
na
I was like,
siyang
is it?
Athena's shield at Dreadnought armor, so hindi na siya sobrang madaling mabibigyan dito.
I'm not saying Omega's. I think Kelra is one of the best gold laners in the world, not just PH. And I think Chalknu's great. It's weird, LOL. I don't know why. Like they did good in the playoffs, and they get third or fourth. They almost made it, right? I really wanted Aura to do well over in ID. I liked Aura Fire. I thought they were gonna make it to third place.
Kahit ganun kalaki yung kalamangan dito ng Bren Esports, nakikita natin na halos pa full na din yung items.
I thought they were gonna make it second.
Ng Echo, ng members ng Echo dito. And tamang-tama ka dyan. Ang ganda ng itemization dito ni Benny Cutie. Kasi nga naman, kaya hindi siya makapwesto kanina dahil madalas siyang nabibigyan ito nga ni Kyle Teasy and ni Super Marco dito sa side ng Bren Esports. Pero dahil may items na dito si Benny Cutie, nag-build siya ng mga defensive items, hindi na talaga siya mabibigyan dito. And mas magiging komportable na siya sa pag-free hit lang.
At ngayon, inaabangan na natin etong susunod na Lord. This might just be a Lord na mag-decide talaga ng napakaraming bagay para dito sa magiging kinahinatnan ng ating laro. Kaya naman pumipwesto na agad ang Bren Esports dito, pero ang Echo, kinakailangan pa nilang i-manage yung kanilang mga waves.
Yeah, Orfire got third, Bigatron got fourth.
Mukhang kaya niya namang
Sad.
sustain at labanan itong mga players ng Bren Esports, pero magdedetose ng welcome na siya at mapapa-flicker doon si Super Marco, pero still napakaganda nung talon na ginawa doon ni Sanford at mukhang magkakaiwala yung mga players ng
There
Bren
she goes.
Esports.
Pop off, girl. Hit us with the play-by-play. Benny Cutie.
Free hit lang. Ang ganda ng kanyang pagkakapwesto doon sa may bush sa bandang ibaba. Flap Teasy dito at maging si Owen. Sila
Echo comes back and takes this game.
Isang miyembro na lang ng Bren Esports ang nabubuhay, Adi.
The prize.
Super Marco na lang ang natitira.
Ang ganda ng call na ginawa
Penny's out of time.
Echo, no? Si Carl lang yung sumisilip doon sa may Lord Pit. Pero may plano pala silang conceal play na gagawin. And now it's a wipeout for Echo here. Wipeout na ang Bren Esports at mukhang gusto nang tapusin ito ng Echo.
Hindi na nila papansinin yung Lord na nagmamarcha doon sa taas. Ito na nga yung timing na hinintay ng Echo.
GG's.
And now, they will be taking the first game of the series.
Of the cities.
Grabe. Echo proving that they're the best of the best in the whole world, not just in the Philippines. Nakita
They
natin
haven't
kung
proved
gaano
that
kalaban
yet.
yung Bren Esports
They
doon.
just won the first
Sobrang
game.
ganda na yung na-establish ng Bren Esports. Nila makita tong 1-1 na to sa ating larong.
I find it interesting when like we just got done with Worlds and they're like, all right guys, we're gonna jump into something else. Like the sheesh. Echo doesn't stop, man. That just seems like
mataas ang possibility na yun.
a
At
lot.
Reyes
I guess they'd be
Square,
playing
actually,
ranked
Reyes
games
Square,
anyways, right?
tatanggalin na mismo ng Echo.
All right, let's look at the draft.
Kumuha din naman ng marksman na talagang low on mobility.
Glue
They
and
still
Joy.
have the option to pick up
Sheesh.
this squad. Pero kukuha nga ba sila?
Benny Cutie on the Lunox. I like it.
Din bilang panapat.
I like it.
Pwede. Pero mukhang ang plano naman dito ng Bren Esports parang mag-marksman naman sila. Gusto nila i-prove na, kaya naman pag
Usa para dito sa matchup na ito, katapat yung magiging link din naman ng Bren Esports. It's Carl TZ versus Kyle TZ. Parehong assassin ang matchup natin. Paniguradong ma-excite at talagang matutuwa ang napakaraming viewers natin ngayon, Adi.
Oo, ako actually sobrang na-excite ako ngayon. Kinikilig talaga ako na makikita ko na idol niya si Carl TZ. But yeah, we see here, both of our
Joe Coffee yet?
junglers,
Yeah.
nandyan na sila sa kanilang mga signature assassin picks. And yeah, nandito na tayo sa ating larong ito. Mukhang magbabago.
Ray
yung
Ash, what up,
dito
bro?
ni Yawi.
This
Talagang
guy's a fucking
prioritize
legend.
nila itong, Calamari
Ray Ash, the
sa
man, the myth
mid lane.
himself.
And yeah, we see here, you using that Joy, so it's a mid lane Joy.
Will Zane disband TV? I don't know, bro. I don't know what they're doing. I hope they stay together.
Napagamit agad ng retribution dito si Carl TZ on this Hayabusa at hindi na niya ni-risk na talagang maagawan pa sila. Sobrang crucial na ma-secure niya dito yung kanyang mga buffs. And right now, talagang ma-expect na natin dahil dito, Adi, na ang bilis makarotate ng Bren Esports at na hanggang mamaya manggugulo yung mga players.
Though I'm also getting to a point
Talagang manggugulo itong
where,
mga
like,
to dahil yung hero ba
I
naman
wouldn't
na hawak
be
dito,
completely
yung
against
talagang
seeing
pinakagulo
another
dito
team
sa
go
balat
to
ng Land of Dawn.
M5.
Ito yung napakalikot na Joy. And hindi niya nga tinatantanan dito si Carl TZ. Talagang ginugulo niya lang ng ginugulo yung pagdadanggo dito ni Carl TZ. Pero nakaredy naman yung Echo. And dito na sila para sa pag-respo. And si Carl TZ mukhang he looks really low here.
Do I have more facial hair?
Pamuntikan na siya doon, pero mukhang
Yeah,
wala
it's
pang
grown out a
mawala.
bit more.
Si Kyle TZ, si Chessman, wala nang iba. At mukhang ngayon, gusto pang ituloy dito ng Bren Esports yung nasimulan nila dahil lumalamang at nakukuha naman nila yung mga gusto nila.
Oh,
Two
Bren's
members
being
are down for the
aggressive,
side of
boy.
Echo. Napakagandang simula para sa Bren Esports.
Ang ganda na naman ng simula ng Bren Esports dito. Kagaya
This is
ng
not
Game
live
1,
now.
Nakokontrol talaga nila yung early
Captain
game. And
YT,
nakakatawa
what's up?
Napapabor na yun sa Echo dahil napaka-low na
And we
doon
got all the
ni
cool
Kyle
cats
TZ,
in
pero
here.
he was able to dash
All
away.
the
Pero
cool
Flap
cats
TZ,
in
ito
here.
ang gustong kunin ng Echo, pero hindi niya na masustain.
You think NA is strong or just Zane team is the only? I think NA is strong, bro.
Gumamit na ng kanyang bravest fighter, pero malikot to si Pew. Hindi mo siya
I think NA is strong.
Talagang dash lang ng
I
dash
think,
itong Joy natin dito.
Mahirap talagang hulihin ang
Don't get me. I think we have a smaller pool of strong teams than like Indo or Philippines, etc. And that's just because we have a smaller player base. But like,
Echo naman, tamang hanap lang din. Kung nasan nga ba yung mga players ng Bren Esports ngayon? Dahil
I think we have a
wala
solid,
naman
you
si
know,
Kyle
like I
TZ,
think
wala
8,
pa yung jungler nila. Ang nalapit lang
10 like
dito sa bandang
teams that,
middle pit natin
given a year or
ay
two,
ang
could be
players
world
at ang
stage
jungler ng
capabilities.
Echo na si Carl TZ. Pero yun na nga ba yung magiging plano nila? Dahil parang
For
hindi
sure.
pa nakaporma talaga ng sobra ang Bren Esports. Si Flap TZ pala,
Especially after last, like, and I think this year it's only gonna get closer. Like, I think
Bren Esports actually, paulit-ulit nilang
last year we saw the rise of a lot of teams. Team First Blood, Ackerman, Vendetta, even though they had some issues. The Simpsons, teams like Deuce Knights that became new teams. All types of different teams, right? And we even saw we saw BTK lose last year. Didn't even make it to top 8. So, like, that was kind of the rise, right? That was the rise of America. It's the rise of NA. And then they come back. He comes back under the Valley, Zane, and they still, they won in their tournament, but don't get me wrong. It wasn't, like, just a breezy path. They lost games in some rounds. They, you know? So I think NA as a whole is definitely getting stronger. Our tournament scene is getting much, much stronger. And, I think as the year goes by, this year we'll have 2 big events, right? We have 2 NACTs that are going to be long formatted. I feel good. I feel good about M6 and M5 and M6 and onward. I think the next few years are going to be really cool. But that's just I'm looking at the big picture, right? Like, I'm not just like caught up in the next tournament. I'm not just caught up in M4 or M5. Like, I'm thinking like M5, M6, M7. We're trying to create a dynasty, right? Something long lasting, and every other region has already had 3 or 4 years to do that, right? Because they've been part of M1, M2, M3. And I know we were in M1, we weren't in M2, but like that was like NA wasn't really like a region at that. Like I would say like Gosu going to M1, like it's just they just gave us a slot. I don't think it really meant much. I think at that point like everywhere was kind of in its baby regions, and it just kind of showed like really where we were at. And I think like last year was really like after M3, last year's really the start when our region started to become something, right? When our region started to actually like mold into something. And I think it's pretty cool. No, Gosu was on M1. We didn't have a team in M2 because of COVID and all that stuff. NA didn't have a team. Yeah, I think a lot of people are confused that the NDL, a lot of people think that NDL is Moonton. And like, and I keep seeing like clips and people talking about it, and they're like, oh, NDL. Oh, NA has NDL. And they have this, and they think that it's like MDL, but it's not. And I know the logo is almost exactly the same, and I think that was kind of a poor decision on the team, on privates and the teams handling that, because it really gives this like with that logo, it looks almost exactly like the MDL logo, and it kind of gives the idea. And then there's been a lot of posts by Mobile Legends North America promoting it, and in some of those posts, it really gives the idea that Moonton is hosting that event, and it's not a Moonton event. So I don't know if there's any clip tubers out there, but NDL's not Moonton. It's Private Dancer and a team of community members. Similar to the NASL, how the NASL was me, and so that's why the prize pool is only $500. That's coming right out of Private's pocket. Private's like, yo, I want to host an event, just like I used to do, just like I did last year, and I'll probably end up doing this year. Like, oh, let's host an event. Let's try to develop some more smaller teams, and that's the point of it. But there's this idea that like, and because it's getting promoted, well, because people are like clipping all these clips and making people think that, oh, it's only 500 USD and it's MDL or it's NDL. It's like the same thing as MDL. Like, no, it's not Moonton being cheap. Moonton's not running that event. It's just another community event. Yeah, and it's not meant to. So, like, just a community event. It's just a community league to help develop lower tier teams, which is healthy for the community. I don't think people, and that's the thing, like, people shouldn't be asking Zane to join. People shouldn't be asking Chicken to join or Gosu to join or any of those teams really to join, because they're not meant to be in an NDL league. Like, it's meant for like the people you guys don't know about. It should be full of people that none of you guys have really seen before. Like top 16 and lower team, like 16 and lower team, top 16 and lower team, top 8. I know from what I heard is the rules are like if you've placed top 4 in NACT, you can't join. So, but honestly, if it was, I personally believe it should be like 8, 10, 12 and higher. But again, it's not my event. I trust in Private and his decisions. I may be casting in it. It's also meant to help teach casters and things like that. So yeah. But the NDL's not an official Moonton event. I think it's getting a little bit of rough promotion. Like the way it's getting promoted is a little confusing to a lot of people. Like, what did I see? There's even the way, if you look up the Mobile Legends North America page, like their post makes it sound like it's Moonton. Community. Here it is. The North America Development Development League provides a premier platform for aspiring players and teams to showcase their talents and hone their skills against other competitive players. Whether you're an established team or a fresh group looking to make a name for yourself in the region, the NDL is here to help you achieve your goals. Here's where it's kind of off, right? It says we're thrilled to announce that custom logo designed by that's not, like it keeps using the words we're and you got to think. So this post is posted by Mobile Legends, so it's making it sound like with that wording. If I just read that, if I say we're, it means me, right? It says me and my people. And when Mobile Legends posts that, it's saying we're, meaning Mobile Legends is saying they're part of it, but technically they're not. So I think there was just some poor wording in some of the announcements that really kind of confused people. I know Private's like super swamped in all of this, so I haven't been trying to like nitpick at him. I haven't wanted to like really like. I know he's like super busy with this event. He's put in a lot of hard work, so I'm trying to just kind of like not bother him because I know how it is to host an event like this. So yeah, I think there was just some confusion with it all. But listen, man, like that's life though. Like big streamers are gonna do that. They used to do the same thing about the NASL. Like this is life, right? Promotion's promotion, good or bad promotion, it's whatever. Welcome to everybody that's helping host the event. Like this is what happens. It's cool. Like whatever. Don't let it fade. Whoever like Private and all those guys, like it's part of life, right? Like people are gonna hate, people are gonna like it, people are gonna be against it, people are gonna be for it, people are gonna say the prize pool's too small, people are gonna say this, people are gonna say that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Especially because like the whole point of this event is it's community driven and yeah, but the same do you remember when all the stuff happened with M4 qualifiers and like all the stuff Zane was saying and stuff like that? I used to get super frustrated about all that stuff, and like I'm just at a point where it's like whatever. What? I'm trying to cast a lot this year. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a break from like hosting events. I'm probably gonna host something mid-year, something like big, some sort of either like invitational with a bunch of top teams or something like that. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Curly hair meta, bro. Curly hair meta. Captain One. I don't even know. Like it'll help NA teams get some limelight, but also it's not as much about like I don't think it's like MDL doesn't get like MDL over in Philippines stuff doesn't get crazy views. I don't think it's exactly about views. It's more about just like training teams. In the Miracle, what's up, bro? What's up? What's up? What's up? I think it's more about just like growing teams and making teams stronger and giving lower tier teams an opportunity to play regularly against other teams in a tournament setting, right? Because like here's the thing, like most lower tier teams, like top 16 and up, like or top 16 and down, I should say, they don't get to play very long. They enter the big tournaments and they lose within the first 2 rounds, and that's it for their tournament experience, right? So having something like that gives some of these teams more opportunity to practice, and then the hope that I think Private is aiming for is that when these teams, like the winner of this team, or the top 4 of this team, can maybe make it to top 8 in NACT. Kind of like, it's not an imposter miracle, it's the real miracle. Kind of, so like, one thing I was like super proud of with the NASL was that we had these 8 teams, right? And some of them were new teams, some of them were old teams, etc., etc. But like by season 2, every team in our league, the NASL, was placing in like top 8, top 4, top 2, things like that. Like it was showing that what we were doing was working, and I think that's Private's same goal, except he's starting a bit lower on the totem pole in a sense of teams. Like he's starting a little bit some rougher numbers, right? Rougher teams. Like he's starting with more of like the diamonds in the rough, right? And hopefully he makes diamonds out of them. And even if he doesn't, it still gives a great experience to lower tier teams.
And Sanji ready with that real world manipulation pad. Not easy. Masasabunutan niya dito.
I feel like this always happens. I go to do like a watch party of a game, and we start talking about NA. Am I gonna make my own team? No, I'm just gonna cast, bro. I'm gonna try to cast him as much as possible this year.
Para sumuporta sa kanya dito sa may mid lane. At nandoon na nga nakikita natin na inuunti-unti lang naman din ng Echo kahit papaano. Pero kinakailangan mag-ingat dito ni Super Marco.
Kailangan nung mag-ingat si Super Marco dahil nandito si Yawi nakapwesto at hindi alam yon ni Super Marco. So, yeah, talagang
I'm not gonna stop casting.
Pero nandito na si Ogwen. Sisilipin niya itong bush na to dahil nararamdaman na naman nila kung ano yung plano dito ni Yawi. Yawi kumagat na. Super Marco with that blazing duet.
Napakaganda nung pagkakasalo doon at ngayon medyo low on HP na yung tatlong miyembro ng
I like how Marco's just like walking after him. Like, you know he could have killed him a little bit earlier than that.
Benny Cutie, may ipit sa
Sheesh.
tatlo at hindi
Sheesh.
na makakatakas
Sheesh.
papalayo.
Ang ganda sana nung plano doon ni Yawi pati ni Benny.
Is it true that Weezy will go pro? I don't know. I think he wants to cast this year. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Whatever. Like,
And ang bilis din ng response na nanggagaling
Every-
dito sa members ng Bren Esports. Kaya naman ang
Bro,
pa,
I don't know.
itong si Benny Cutie pati na rin si Yawi.
I don't know what everyone else wants to do.
Maganda pa rin ang pinapakita
Last year I made a decision that I want to be a caster, and that's what I fucking did. And even when I was hosting events as well, Naisu once sent me a message, and he's like, whenever we first started doing work together, he told me one time, he's like, you know, at some point you're gonna have to make a choice. He's like, are you gonna host events or are you gonna cast? He's like, you're not always gonna be able to do both. Eventually, it's gonna spread you a bit too thin. And I took that to heart. You know, I was like, yeah, one thing that's always been cool about Naisu is he's always given me critiques and advice and things like that, and things that I think he knows that people told him early on in his career, and it was true, and I knew that, and I knew I had to choose one, and I wanted to be a caster. That's what I wanted to do. So it's what I chased after, and I think a lot of guys like, you know, Wheezy. I told Wheezy those same exact words last year. I was like, because he was like competing in the NACT, but then when his team lost, he was casting, and I told him, I said, you know, you gotta choose at some point. You're not always gonna be able to do both. I know it sounds good, and right now in the state of America, you kind of can. I was like, but if you really want to perfect your craft in one of them, you gotta do it. This isn't live, Shibuya, but you can watch it on Philippines Esports YouTube channel.
Dahil mapapabagsak nila si Sanford sa may bandang top lane.
So like Wheezy, G, I was having a talk with G earlier. I was like, are you gonna like what's your plan? You know, do you want to cast? I think G's more on like the content creator side. I don't know if he plans on like going pro casting. Which is all cool.
It's so far a 1-for-1 exchange.
It's a 1-for-1 exchange, and pareho nating roamers yun. Parang wala naman masyado na lugi, pero few dito.
Am I still going to do an ASL?
Ng members ng Echo.
Yeah.
And talagang magbabak na lang muna dito.
Yeah, we'll do something this year. Don't worry, guys.
Kyle TZ, dahil, Slap TZ pala, dahil sobrang low niya na doon, and andun na.
We just don't have time to do anything before season. Before NACT.
Si Super Marco, no? Talagang gusto nilang makuha ni Benny Cutie.
Yeah, I think G, like, the fact that he, after doing M4 and, like, having fun doing all that stuff, he was telling me, he's like, I don't know if I'd ever want to do what you had to do, bro. You were, like, working. Like, he was like, I don't know if that looked fun. And for me, it's tons of fun, right? For me, like, fucking casting every day, but it's work. It's work. It's not just running around recording videos and stuff like that. Like, we get to do that as well, but not like he got to do, you know? Team Secret MLBB team, we'll see. Do we know what region they're going to?
Ang unang toreng tumumba ay nasa side nila at maging etong turtle yata sinisimulan na naman ng Bren Esports. Hindi yata muna i-contest although they have the vision at malayo pa kasi yung mga players ng Echo.
Malayo nga. And makikita natin na ayaw nang mag-go nitong Echo dahil baka sila pa yung mapabagsak doon. Talagang saktong lang eh. Alam nila kung ano yung plano nila. Gusto nilang lumamang yung gold din nila. Pero Bren Esports dito, sasagot na naman.
Nandito na napakagandang pasok galing dito sa
Bren is wiping the floor with them right now.
HP dalawa na ang tumumpa sa kanila. Magiging tatlo pa nga yata dahil si Yawi isusunod na nila. And that will be the second or third rather na turret na papatumbahin.
Exactly, like, and that's the thing, right, Miracle? Like, I fucking love this shit. Like, it's even like I could do it every day. My day job, I do not want to do every single day, but casting, I could do every day and it would not feel like work.
Yung first year turret doon ng Bren Esports sa may bandang bottom lane.
Ritz, do you want to be my camera person? The thing is they won't pay for a camera person. They won't pay for a flight for a camera person. Unless you're like really big. Unless like they really want you to come. You'd have to fly yourself. So save up some money for Philippines.
Kaya naman mas open up na yung mapa dito para sa side ng Bren Esports. And talagang nakuha pa nila yung turtle.
You think G can cast? I think G can cast. He's just, you know.
Pero merong conceal play dito kaso nga lang medyo delikado yata yung nangyari doon.
I think he still needs work, but he can cast.
Mawawala na rito ng front at ng roamer ang Bren Esports pero hindi naman nagkukulang doon sa parting iyon dahil si Flap TZ kayang-kaya pa rin namang humarap para sa kanila kasi
Bro, Bren's smashing. This is GG's.
At mukhang si Flap TZ makakasabunot pa nga yata ng isa. Hihilayin niyang papalayo pero mag-flicker pa pag-loob ng Torre. Kyle TZ with the tempest of blades at talagang makakakuha pa nga yata ng napakaraming kills. It's a double kill bago siya tuluyang mag-disengage at ngayon nandito na lang si Cartesi.
I think whether I get invited or not, I'm definitely going to go to M5. Like, whether I get invited as a caster or not, I'm going.
Para sa side ng Echo and Kyle TZ here, another kill over Sanford. Grabe yung damage na binibigay dito ngayon ni Kyle TZ sitting on a 5-0-6. Grabe pala yung game na to para kay Kyle TZ dahil nga naman sobrang free lang nung pagpa-farm niya and it looks like Bren Esports will take this first lord once again without any contestation from the side of Echo.
Kinakailangan itong madepensahan ng Echo. Meron pa naman sila ditong wave clear the form
Coach Eb left Onyx?
na meron
I don't
si
know.
Sanji, as
I don't know
well
any
as
of this
yung
info.
AOE skills na meron dito si Benny Cutie,
I've been hanging out the past few
Pero
days,
kinakailangan
decompressing.
nilang ingatan yung paggamit nila nitong mga skills na ito dahil kapag ka nag-decide mag-engage ang Bren Esports knowing na wala na silang mga skills, pwede na nilang i-secure ang laban na ito. Pero kayang-kaya naman ito depensahan. Maaga pa yung ating nagiging laban. This is still a level 1 Lord Adi. Wala pa naman itong hampas.
You have to try Balut.
Wala pang hampas ito and actually ang
Mirko.
gusto lang makuha dito ng teams yung
Well, we know Mirko will get the invite. I mean, it's the golden boy Mirko. But let's just say, Mirko, if for some strange reason you didn't get the invite to cast an M5, would you still fly and go? Would you still go? It's not that far. Can't be that expensive of a plane of a ticket for you because it's not that far.
Pero si Flap TZ rin doon, mababawian siya. 1-for-1 exchange so far at napakagandang hatak galing dito kay Yawi. Pero napakabilis din tumakbo papalayo ni Few dito. Hindi siya mabibigyan ng tuluyan. Pero still, nagawang dumepensa pa rin ng Echo kahit papaano.
Platinum because of the hair. Ritz, stop hitting on Mirko.
Yun na nga yun. Dahil pumasok na rin dito ang ating Claude with a blazing duet. Super Marco talaga pinapakitaan niya tayo ng napakasakit na paggamit ng Claude. Pero may shields pa naman generate si Sanford pero hindi pa rin yung sasapat dahil sa double kill na naman for Kyle TZ dito. Kinakailangan ng tumakbo papalayo ng mga players ng Echo pero hindi naman survive din Kyle TZ ni Kyle TZ.
Brigida or Adi? Who's Brigida and Adi? Oh, it's the two casters for this.
With the triple kill. Mukhang ibabawi
I don't know.
onti-onti. Etong Echo.
Our finals MVP proving na talaga talagang siya ang pinakamagaling. Nakita natin nung pagkabuhay
Wouldn't be
ko ni
the same without
Benny QT,
Mirko.
wala
We
siyang
all know
contempt
Mirko
ng
will
pick
be
na
at M5.
gumamit ng
As
chaos
long as
result
Mirko
at
keeps
eventually
casting,
nga
he'll be at
ay
M5,
nakuha
and
niya ang
M6,
members
and
ng Brand
M7,
Esports.
and M8,
Ngayon si
and
Kyle
M9,
TZ,
and
he's
M10.
looking really low. Talaga magbaback away
Mirko's
muna
not
siya.
going anywhere.
Yun yung sinasabi natin, Brigida. Dahil yung Brand Esports, talagang sila naman yung lumalamang eh. Pero tuwing magsisiege sila nitong inhibitor turrets, parang masyado silang napapalalim, masyadong nanggigigil. Kaya naman itong Echo, nakakakuha sila ng mga ganong opportunity para makabawi dito sa Brand Esports. And kung makikita nga natin ngayon, napapaliit
She's
na
the manager of
yung
Bren?
kalamangan
Oh,
dito ng Brand
then yeah,
Esports.
she's probably
Hindi
a
na
little
10K
biased.
yung goldie dito ng Brand, kundi napapaliit na talaga.
Bro, your
yung
channel's so
Echo. Hirap
underrated.
talaga,
Thank you.
ang hirap
Thank you,
kasing
Clip King.
i-compute. But yeah,
Thank you.
here, na
If you're a Clip
pumipwesto na
King,
ang
get some
goldie
clips.
natin sa Lord. Nakapwesto dito si Carl TZ, pero mukhang mahuhuli si Ogwen.
Yun lang na-reveal sila doon.
Heard Mirko is gonna cast in every ML tournament? What do you mean every ML? Like, every ML tournament around the world, Mirko will be there.
Ang hindi makakasama para dito sa ating magiging Lord fight, Adi.
Ang ganda nung pick-off na ginawa doon ng Brent Esports. Kailangan talaga nilang i-take out ito si Benny QT dahil siya yung main damage dealer dito para
Correct,
sa
some
side ng
information.
Echo. And
Information on
yeah,
what, bro?
disiplina muna dapat para sa Brent Esports. Kung gusto nga nilang i-extend itong laban na to na umabot
Sibol?
sa Game 3. And
Yes, this is the Sibol
a second,
qualifiers.
Level Lord.
National
And
team
ito may
selection
hampas na to,
for
Brigida.
Philippines.
But Brent Esports here, gusto nilang i-take down itong middle lane turret dito ng Echo. Pero buhay na ang lahat ng members ng Echo, so dapat mag-back away lang muna sila.
We gotta stop though in like 10 minutes because I gotta go to work, guys. This is a replay.
Etong Lord na paparating ay posible nang tapusin ng Bren Esports ang laban na ito, lalo na at for sure gusto
I'm not even
talaga
analyzing this. We've just been talking,
malapit
honestly.
na sila doon sa Grand Finals at hindi nila gugustuhin na ibigay lang itong serye basta-basta. Pero as for Echo, nandiyan pa rin yung scaling para sa kanila at hindi malabong kapag nabigyan na naman sila ng opportunity, mapanood or masaksihan na naman natin yung similar situation doon sa kanina. Pero focus muna dito sa Lord para sa side ng Echo. Conceal play na naman dito, papasok na nga ba si Owen? Mukhang tatargetin.
When is the Indonesian
dito ng Echo, iniisa-isa na
qualifiers?
at gagamitin
What other
natin sa
regions
ating
are involved?
mirror manipulation. Pero nandoon sina Kyle TZ, nandoon din sina Benny QT. Papasok na nga ba sila ng tuluyan? Tempest of Blades ginamit na. Sanford with the bravest fighter. At mukhang kinakailangan na mag-disengage dahil meron palang dinadamage doon si Kyle TZ sa baba. Flap TZ will go down. At mukhang yun na nga yung senyales ng Bren Esports na medyo lumayo at magpakalma muna dahil ang Echo unti-unti nang sumasagot sa kanila.
Who's got the coolest
Nakikita
MPL
na natin yung adjustment na ginagawa ngayon ng Bren Esports. Kanina talaga, nung game 1
logo?
talagang pinipilit nila eh. Pero ngayon, alam na nila yung comeback potential
I like
ng
Brazil's
Echo.
MPL
Dahil
logo,
nga
honestly.
sumasagot na rin si Benny QT. Kung makikita natin kanina, nakuha niya na yung Holy Crystal. Kaya iniintay na lang natin kung ano yung final item na ilalock dito ng Lunox ni Benny QT. Pero now, Echo,
Look at Bren
sila
just
naman
chilling.
yung
They vibing. They
nag-forward.
waiting.
Although kailangan nila mag-iwan ng mga members doon para mag-defend para sa kanilang base dahil sobrang exposed na nga yung base ng Echo dito. Eh, nakikita natin na mas nakakagalaw na sa mapa itong Echo dahil sa mga paglalim na ginagawa ng Bren Esports.
At kilala ang Echo sa paggawa ng mga backdoor plays, pero gaya ng nasabi mo, kinakailangan nilang ingatan etong kanilang base dahil posibleng pangyari yun sa kanila kapag hindi nila na-manage yung kanilang magiging waves. Pero si Owen dito, grabe yung
What do you guys think the meta will be for M5?
Mukha nga lang siya yung may ipit dahil sasalubungin nila Yawi at talagang masasandwich siya rito pero makakancel niya ng bahagya. Kaso nga lang suppressed, walang galawan. Pero yung blazing duet dito ni Super Marco napakaganda at mukhang nawawala na rin si Benny QT. Tutumba na rin siya ng tuluyan. Wala na rin immortality si Yawi dito at mukhang iniisa-isa na dito ng Red Esports ang mga players ng Echo. Make it a triple kill for Kyle TZ at mukhang gusto na
MM jungle meta? I don't think MM jungle will ever be a thing.
Pero that will not be enough because makakamaniac dito si Kyle TZ at bibigyan talaga nila tayo ngayon din.
I don't think marksman jungle will ever happen, guys.
Game 3. Game 3 tayo para sa
I hate to say it.
Bren Esports.
I think it's a dead cause.
Nakita natin yung adjustment sa
I'm talking about in a competitive scene though, guys. Talking about in a competitive scene. Like, yes, in rank, carry can work, Granger can work, and we saw Granger win a what, 2 games in M4. But I don't think marksman. I just think the fact that there's a gold lane, marksman will always be better there. So it's just useless to put it into the jungle. you give up so much, I feel like, by putting your marksman into the jungle, and it'll always be like that. The moment gold lane was created, I think it was the death of marksman jungle. I just think that's the reality of the situation, sadly. I think honestly though, I do feel like this is like the most balanced we've ever seen the meta, and a lot of people may disagree with me on that, but there's a decent hero pool for a lot of roles. Like a lot of heroes are viable in each role essentially. Even though like Glue's really good in the XP lane, and there is like those like Fredrin's really good in the jungle, etc., etc. Like there's still like after those 1 or 2 heroes in each role, there's several other heroes you can pick from that still can either counter or do very well. So I think like the meta is in a really good place right now. I do think there could be some quirks, but all right, guys, I have to use the bathroom and I have to go to work. So thank you guys for tuning in to my little short morning stream. I appreciate everyone watching, chatting with me. We may try to do this. I'm probably going to stream again tonight or tomorrow morning. Thank you guys. Have a great one. See you next time.